Hi everyone, my name is Lily and welcome back to my channel. Today I am showing you how I've created these My Hero Academia buttons. Now you guys know I've been talking about getting a button press for like months now and I'm still not gotten one, but I will at some point. I'm kind of waiting until closer to the con so I can focus on other things like the prints and the stickers. So I was trying to devote more time to those things, and then around November, December, beginning of January, then I can actually focus more on buttons. But I wanted to mock up these preliminary designs to see how I wanted to make them and kind of sink my teeth in. So basically, when you make buttons, you get this template, and there are a million places to find them. The one I use is not like particular. And it comes with two layers, the inner layer, which is basically the face of the button, and the outer layer, which is the entirety of the piece of paper you're going to be pressing. The inner, you want to make sure that your design is centered into the inner circle, because again, that is what is going to be on the face of the button. And all the excess, like I said before, is just basically when you press the button, the paper gets pressed like around and folded over the sides of it. So that's why you have so much extra, and that's why you have to be particular about where you place your design on the inside. So the way I've done it is I sketched this little chibi head, and then I lined it, and basically I lined it like a base. And if you've ever done adoptables or anything like that, you'll know what that means. But if you haven't, it's just like a blank slate to work from. It's something that I can easily make a bunch of uniform things without having to redraw it a million times. Pretty simple. Some people don't like them, they think it's cheating. I don't really care. It's all my original art, so I'm okay with just basically drawing over top of it since I made it myself. After that, I just picked the character that I want to draw. Of course, I have to start with your boy Deku, first off, and I just sketched over top of it with what I normally sketch with, and then I lined it and colored it like I normally do. And I had a bit of a struggle with the background. I eventually settled on something pretty simple. And that's like it. It was really easy to do these, like incredibly easy to do these. I'm only doing 3 on camera because I feel like after 3 you'll get the point. And off camera I have 9 buttons total made now. I've done the majority of Class 1A, and I'm gonna do a set. And then I'm gonna do another set of the big 3. And then another set of the League of Villains. That's my plan currently. At least when it comes to just the B and HA buttons. I'm planning on doing many more different designs because I'm anticipating buttons being the better seller of all my options. I don't know. We'll see. But yes, I just shaded like normal, and then I slapped a background on. I made sure it was centered, and I made sure that also the far background, you know, all the white, was transparent before I saved it, so that way whenever... I mean, you don't have to do that, but it makes it easier to align them whenever you make a big sheet of them. So that way the white doesn't overlap and look strange. It's just a personal preference. I don't think you actually have to do that. But anyway. Here's me definitely struggling with the background because I used this reference image with a lot of characters on it, and it had this orange-yellow sort of background. And I wanted to emulate that because I thought it's a color palette that went well with most of the characters' color palettes. I couldn't get it to work for me. So I ended up just picking like a green color for him, and then on Ochako I picked like a pink. I basically just color sampled their hero suits and used that for the background with a gradient over top of it. So I ended up using a radial gradient, which is not something I normally use. I normally just use the regular one, but I think it turned out pretty well. And that's basically it. I mean, as far as the button designs go. See, just making sure that it's centered, zooming out, making sure that it looks the way I want it to look. Now I know that the faces are probably very close to the margins, and I know that some of the hair specifically will get cut off. That's okay with me. I want the faces to be the majority of it, and so it's not a end-all be-all for me. So here's the base, the blank, with the 2 circles and then the base that I had made. And you'll see the next person I'm drawing is Oshako, so just pull my reference over, and then I don't even know if I actually sketched this one. I think I just freehanded it. Oh, this is me just making sure that everything's lined up. Yeah, I just freehanded. I didn't even trace her, but I know how to freehand pretty well, so I just freehanded it. And, you know, I mean, like I said before, this is just like the easiest process, especially because I didn't pick any complicated designs. And then just erase like the underneath, the parts that you don't want, like the headline. No weird pun intended. Pun? Maybe? And then I aligned her to be, you know, centered, so not too much of her was cut off, if any. And then just go in color and shade, like the rest of them, so. I am gonna stop talking now, and you guys can watch the rest of this with some music, and then I will be back at the end to send you guys off. Well guys, that about wraps it up. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked watching me draw these buttons. It was a lot of fun and they're so quick to do once you get the hang of them that I can really just power through some. If I don't know how much time I'll have between now and getting them and the con, but if there's any left or whatever, I might list them on my Etsy shop. We'll see. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you also have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.